Welcome back to the film guy, Zack Snyder, his number one fan. Now, I just came across this article in the Direct. It says 2026's Supergirl test screening reveals the movies on one issue. One issue. You mean one of many issues. It says 2026 Supergirl movie has one glaring issue according to the new test screening reports. Next summer, Kara Zor-El, super Kryptonian cousin, will get the DCU treatment with her very own big screen blockbuster. Fans recently got a first taste of the new movie thanks to its first official trailer debuting sneak peek at Millie Alcock as the Girl of Steel, her intergalactic quest for revenge, and a pair of villains coming after her. Does not sound fun. Sounds mediocre. Remember, this is a James Gunn universe film. It's gonna end up trash either way. I'm skipping through the introductions and all that shit. According to a new report emerging from Supergirl test screenings, the film's villain is one major issue the movie has to point in post-production. Posted on X, Insider Cryptic 4K Quality shared that those in attendance for the recent test screening said that it wasn't a bad film, but the villain is underwhelming. It wasn't a bad film, but the villain is underwhelming. And y'all know the tropes. The hero is only as good as his villain, and vice versa. So if you got a bad villain, how the fuck are you gonna have a good hero? As far as, like, what is Millie Alcott's plot in the movie? Is she just running away the whole movie? And what is going on? It says, yes, Supergirl had a test screening roughly 2 hours, 5 minutes. From what I heard, feedback was not that great, but it wasn't a bad film. Some scenes shine a lot more than others. Millie is praised for her acting in the role. Lobo has 2 fights. The villain is underwhelming. Okay. So we're saying 2-hour cut of a shitty studio version of a film. It said it wasn't a bad, it said, but remind you, it says feedback was not that great, but it wasn't a bad film. Those are two, you know what I'm saying? Feedback was not that great, but it wasn't a bad film. You can't have both. Which one is it, motherfucker? Then it says, some scenes shined a lot more than others. Obvious. We only care about Lobo. Lobo is going to outshine Millie Alcock. But it does say Millie is praised for her acting in the role. Okay. You realize it said Millie is praised for her acting in the role. I'll give her that. She can act. She probably can act. But does that mean that she will be a good or great Supergirl? Especially if the movie is coming out not that great, but it's not a bad film. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which one is it? Like, Lobo having 2 fights? Like, come on, man. That's all anybody cares about is Lobo. And people know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody cares. Really only cares about Jason Momoa's Lobo. With Jason Momoa. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been wanting to play that character for a long time. Fans have been casting him in the character. James Gunn don't get no credit for casting Jason Momoa because Jason Momoa being cast as Lobo. And that's the only reason people are coming to see Supergirl is Lobo. They're first of all they're adapting this shit. It is crazy when you put this together. On one hand, they're adapting the comic book of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, her being drunk, which I still think is the dumbest shit a comic book writer could ever write, and a shitty director like James Gunn could ever let happen in his DC universe. A Kryptonian getting drunk. What the fuck? So they're picking up Woman of Tomorrow. Then on the other hand, you have a bad villain. So you on one hand, you're picking up a comic, adapting a comic. Then on the other hand, you still have a fucking bad villain, an underwhelming villain. Like you adapt from a comic and you have a bad villain. What fucking work are you putting into the movie? I can't be the only one thinking this shit. Half Supergirl 2026 is an adaptation of Woman of Tomorrow. But then in this new report, it says, underwhelming villain. What happened? Is it a great film with a bad villain? Does Millie know how to act, but she's a bad Supergirl? Is it, what is it? We know what it is. Nobody wants James Gunn's universe. DCU, Supergirl. Yes, we want Lobo, but Jason Momoa has been Lobo. So James Gunn don't get that fucking credit. We just being real, man. And I'm watching this video from Emergency Awesome. This dumbass, he really has. It's so funny. It's what I talked about earlier. He put in the background of the Green Lanterns with them actually in the suit of that scene. I was talking about, of them walking down the street. He actually photoshopped them in the suit. So that's exactly what I'm saying. And we all know Mercy Awesome is a fucking shield for anybody who will pay him. You know what I'm saying? And even he had to go and say, okay, let me go and put fake mask and Green Lantern ring, Green Lantern shield on this photo pic because the real DCU hasn't even done this shit yet. The DCU sucks. Well, what do people not get? Where is Wonder Woman? Where is Batman? We've only seen Superman, and that was a trash-ass film. Now we got Supergirl. Then we got Jimmy Olsen TV series. This is the DCU. James Gunn fans love. Mediocre bullshit. Yeah, man, I just broke down that article. And then on top of that, the fucking Supergirl movie looking like Guardians of the Galaxy. On one hand, Guardians ripoff. Another hand, Woman of Tomorrow adaptation. On the other hand, you got a shit villain. What the restore the Snyderverse, guys. See you next time.